What's good, people? It is Friday, November 2016, and this is F'ShoRadio. He is the Cardinal.
Strike a pose, bitch.
Hold on. Let's do this again. He is the Cardinal.
Strike and pose, bitch.
Oh, well, and I am me. What's going on, Shannon? We here. We ready to get live on this Friday.
Strike a pose, bitch.
That's about what I thought. Now we getting back to where we normally are.
Unpredictable I am.
Raise that energy level. It's for show. You've been waiting all week. You've been waiting all this time, so now we here to give it to you. What up, Kenya? Now we here to give it to you. If you're in the audience right now, weigh in. Weigh in. Let us know. That's what I'm talking about, Sheldon. Let him know something. That was better.
Shut up,
that was
Sheldon.
Better. That was better. All right. So, man, we got all kind of stuff to get into tonight. Post-election stress disorder, 2016. What a wonderful or unwonderful year.
Sad motherfuckers.
31 years ago
some
today,
sad
a classic was released. But check this out. Fantastic Friday. That's right, Square. That's right. But if this your first time, if you're tuning in and you want to know what's F'ShoRadio, what do they do? Okay, it's
basically
the Cardinal and me. So real quick, Cardinal Dame calls himself leader of the Church of Conspiracy.
No, the people call me that. Actually, God calls me that.
God calls you.
I am
What's up, Steph?
Cardinal Dame, leader of the Church of the Conspiracy, where we believe that everything is fixed.
He
from
believes everything is fixed.
Sports to politics.
He believes
you know what I'm saying?
Fixed.
And when I say strike a pose, bitch, that means I'm making you famous. That means it's just like the runway model. You know, when she walks down that aisle and the paparazzi takes her picture and they say, strike a pose, you ugly bitch.
Really?
And then they put her picture right on an orange juice carton because the milk's gone bad.
Is that what the paparazzi says?
That's exactly
what
they say.
Hey, look at that. Hey, be safe on the road, man. Michigan
what's going on, Quiana King?
What up, Steph? What up, Quiana? What up,
Quiana King is becoming a member of the Church of the Conspiracy.
Really?
She just doesn't know it yet.
I'm sure a lot of people.
You see, we kidnap people into the church.
Stop saying we, you.
I'm saying we. I don't mean you. God damn it. When I say we, I mean me and the church, man. Your ass will never be in the church. Listen.
All right, check this out, man.
We're going to bring back the Inquisition for your ass.
Roll the show, man. We got to roll the show. We got folks tuning in, all right?
Shut up.
All right? What's going on, King?
Love you too,
check this out, y'all. Now, this might date him a little bit, but nothing really dates him.
Shut up.
But 31 years ago today, a classic dropped.
I was born.
A young man. Please. Your feet were probably more about 31 years ago. Whatever. LL Cool J, at that point, a young 16-year-old buck drops Radio. An album that changed rap, changed hip-hop, whatever you want to call it. LL dropped Radio. Where were you November 18th?
My radio, believe me, I like it loud.
I'm sorry, James Todd Smith. Where were you when this album dropped? Just when.
LL ain't never.
Where were you November 18th, 1985 when LL dropped Radio?
Well, some of these people haven't even dropped out of their mother's uterus.
I'm just trying to get it. You know where we at. Greg, where were you, man? Where were you, Kenyon? Where were y'all with that classic drop?
Kenyon, I agree. I am the ultimate Sith.
Maybe so. Radio's iconic, absolutely. I'm gonna tell you where I was, man. 10th grade. 2 weeks before that, went to see Crush Groove. You remember Homeway and Crush Groove, dude? Stop it, Yoda. Did you see him in Crush Groove when he came with Box, with Jam Master Jay?
Of course, man. He came out there.
Well, let's talk about that because that's real, man.
Well, I mean, look.
5th grade.
Look, man. If we're going to talk about Crush Groove.
Let's talk about LL.
We got to talk about one thing. Are we talking about Crush Groove?
There's only one thing.
Okay, no.
The scene he stole, yes.
The scene
he stole
was when Sheila E.
What's up,
walked in with that lace shit that she was wearing and her booty. Excuse me, because Sheila E. didn't have a booty.
No.
Her ass was
there you go, boy.
over
Junior
the
high
place.
school, sophomore year, we the same. What's up?
Nothing like the ass of Sheila E.
Dude, really?
A.K.A. Sheila
She wasn't the
Escovedo.
flyest one in the film, dude.
Who was flyer than her in the film?
Actually, that was a horrible movie. So
Who was flyer? Who looked better than
LL
Sheila E. in that? She was the
stole
only
the
woman
show.
in the movie, first of
In
all.
Crush Group, basically she was.
You probably was
LL
like, you probably
stole the
looking at
show.
LL.
Really? Okay. LL stole the show in Crush Groove with Box, unknown teenager coming in auditioning. Jam Master Jay just ready to pull out on him.
Oh, it was the
took
shit.
it home.
It was
It's
the
funny
shit.
because in that he was on all silver. Month later, the album dropped. He had all gold.
Nothing but gold.
And for 2 years,
And a
LL
fat dookie
straight
chain.
ran rap. Straight
Don't
ran
they call
rap.
it a dookie
I got
chain?
to give it to him. What up, Antoine? What up, Greg? So we do got to say that. Okay.
What up, Twan?
Stuff we same of it. And there it is. Oh, she's second grade. Okay, a little bit younger. Like Cabbage Patch Dog. But that's all right. All right, look like we got some folks here, so let's roll in. Just want to go through that magic historical moment when LL just changed
thank you very
the
much
rap
for that.
world. I'm sorry, did I skip over what you was going to say?
No, you didn't. I just want you to get on with what you're going to get
All right.
on with because you make me sick to my stomach.
Stop it. Post-election stress disorder.
We need to
Say it
define
again.
that for people so they'll know what that
Post-election
means.
stress disorder. How do we define that?
Y'all some sick
I ain't
motherfuckers.
gonna say everybody, but some people. That's right, Shajana. Still love hip hop. What up, James? World traveler, just back from the NO doing this thing.
Are you going
What
to
up,
say
Nikita?
hi to everybody that
I mean,
comes
I can't
in
help
on
it.
this
These
thing?
my people. I'm sorry for sure.
They didn't come here to see you anyway.
Yeah, right. Who they come to see?
You know they came to see the Cardinal.
The
They want to be members of the church.
Stop
I'm
it.
not ready to bring them in
Stop
yet.
it.
I will kidnap those
Check it
and
out.
I will make you a
We got
church
some
member.
people already post-election stress disorder. What's up, Nikita? Folks just can't
I'm about to talk about you.
get up. Pablo is here. My man went in from NYC. What up,
The
Pablo?
life of Pablo?
Post-election stress disorder.
That's an awful
I'm repeating that
album,
about
by the
5
way.
times. But what do I mean by it? What I mean by it? Folks that just can't get over the results. Folks is angry about the results. Folks taking the streets after the results. Folks going crazy over the results. Everything Trump does, this is a sign. This is it. This is what he's going to do. I'm just saying, y'all, I do not believe it's the apocalypse. I mean, was I happy with the
Oh, I
results?
believe it's the apocalypse.
No.
It didn't matter who was
But do I
president.
really think it's going to matter? No. Surprise, surprise. He's nominating conservative people. We knew that
AT.
when he got in. But, you know what I'm saying? Phone lines are now open. If you want to purge, if you want to talk about your post-election stress disorder, you can call
I want to
404-480-3634. Again, that's 404-480-3634 or 313-520-1102. I'm going to hold up there.
It's the old number, you
They got it.
jagaloon.
It's both of them. Look.
Can't
Check it
call
out.
that number. It's not
You
going to
want
work.
to call?
my
Oh, sure
old
is.
number.
Damn, my bad. Okay, the top number's the only one's going to work.
Don't
I just
call
know
that
by
313 number.
Yeah, don't
Somebody
call
else
that
is
one.
going to answer. You
Call-
won't get for sure.
Call 404.
You might get cursed out.
480-3634.
Yeah,
Call
yeah.
it.
This
Call it.
one
Check it
right
out,
here.
man.
Cross
Check it
that.
out.
Don't cross.
We'll
Don't.
get these people.
This
St.
guy.
John is over it. Steph, don't think I care anymore. I hear you. Sheldon, it's backwards. I totally get it. It's like all this outrage, and it's over.
Okay, here's
All
the
this outrage,
thing. And I
it's
said
done.
this
Oh, yeah, it's
before.
backwards. I'm sorry. I didn't mean this is backwards. 404.
Your team lost.
480.
Okay?
3634.
All you motherfuckers that's out there
404.
marching.
480.
What the fuck are you marching about?
I'm glad they marching, but I'll talk about
It's
that in a second.
stupid.
Not really.
To march after the man's got elected. What are you going to accomplish?
No.
Nothing's going to happen.
I'll let you say that.
They're not going to change anything.
I
You
don't-
had thousands of people, mostly white people, which
I got you.
was
The
something.
numbers back as well.
In Portland, in Los Angeles. Did you see Los Angeles? People were just all up under the bridge like the Red Hot Chili Peppers under the bridge downtown.
Okay.
Don't get me singing.
I'm gonna say this.
But I mean,
I'm
y'all look
not mad. I
stupid.
think so. I think it's cool to protest because you just showing
At
your
that
voice.
point, what does it matter?
Hold it.
You wanted a hype Cardinal. God
I
damn
got
it, you got him.
Look at it like this. If I'm protesting, I'm showing my
Nigger.
displeasure. I'm showing my voice. Ain't nothing wrong with showing your voice. Now, it's not going to change the results of the election.
No,
though,
it's not. So why do it?
Because it can still help keep him on his toes or vigilant.
Oh, nobody gives a shit is fixed. This nigga, how's he going to keep him on his toes?
Because he got attacked all week about his.
He's going to do what he wants to do. No, I'm just telling you.
But I'm telling you.
What you say doesn't matter. He's going to do what he wants to do.
He's already changed up 3 picks. He's changed up several picks.
I mean, okay, look, I understand.
He's changed up, so that's good.
He's changed up as president. He changed up because in March. He changed up after Obama talked to him.
In Cleveland right now. I feel you should know.
Well, they doing a lot of stupid shit in Cleveland right now, like keeping the Browns on contract.
As long as you keep pressure on him, it works. So no, I don't think. I think it's useless if you think it's going to change.
I think they should march on Cleveland because it's Cleveland.
It's going to make a point. It's not going to change, but it makes them feel better, and they don't feel help. Exactly, Steph. I feel you on that.
I think Trump should kick Cleveland out the union.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? They're marching in Cleveland.
We're talking about post-election stress disorder and too late for protest.
They do a lot of dumb shit in Cleveland.
Check this out.
Fixed basketball games.
We are looking for our first
caller. But I love you, though, Carmelo.
Call on in.
Cleveland.
404-480-3634. 404-480-3634.
Yeah, leave a message if we don't pick up.
Man,
we're doing a show. You know what I'm saying?
Because I want to know what y'all think. Exactly. Why are you guys trying to jump on Cleveland?
Well, because I'm from Detroit.
Okay.
It's in my blood. It's natural.
Really?
Yeah, that's right. You should be doing the same thing.
Well,
we don't want you either, so it doesn't matter.
Dude, stop it.
I mean, look, I'm sorry. They got a fixed fucking NBA championship. I'm not over that fucking shit yet.
They got a fixed championship.
I know everything is fixed from sports to politics. They don't have to prove it all the fucking time.
Then what you mad about if it's fixed?
Because
if it's so-called fixed,
because people from Cleveland got happy over that shit, man. That shit made my fucking bowels go in reverse. I had irritable bowel syndrome for months. Why? Because of Cleveland. All right? Because of your fucking Cavaliers. Because of, how about your Indians? How about them? How about them choking? A 3-1 lead.
You get way off topic.
That's right. That's how well Cleveland is the topic.
Doesn't matter.
They need to march on you.
404.
Literally.
480-3634. What y'all think about this? What y'all think about people out there?
It's okay, Moira. Just go ahead and post. You know what I mean? Use foul language too.
What?
Oh, Steph, it's already done. It's been trademarked.
Trademarked nothing.
If anybody uses it, you'll find out. Because the Cardinal will be paid. Strike a pose. That's my shit.
She said you got post-traumatic championship, so you ain't lying.
Moira, it was fixed.
You got.
That's all right. When the Lions win the Super Bowl, then we will know the apocalypse has arrived.
That may be the apocalypse.
And the apocalypse is here.
I'm going to say when they go to the Super Bowl. I ain't going to say when. If they go to the Super Bowl. But that's neither here nor there. All right. So we got folks just dragging the knife. Folks ain't calling. I didn't want to cut him loose, y'all, but I have no choice.
Well, I'm going to have to, man.
Go ahead and speak on the post-election, post
Well, I mean,
syndrome.
Well, first of
speak
all,
on post-trip. I wanted to hold him back.
I'm sorry. I'm very, very sorry that your team lost. I'm very sorry that you all are upset that Team Clinton let y'all down, let you Negro folk down. I'm so sorry that you have to go through life now, at least for the next 4, dealing with this rat soup eating bastard named Trump. However, to act the way some of y'all are acting, I don't know what's more stupid, the crowds that are in the street about Trump or the crowds that we're going to see next week for Black Friday, and we got a show coming up about that. If you ain't heard the Cardinal before talk about Black Friday, I'm going in
Katrina
on
said
that
she's
shit.
Concerned about the cabinet. Any you concerned about the cabinet?
No, I'm not concerned.
My opinion on the cabinet, he's gonna select.
He's gonna select a bunch of fucking Republican fags. I mean, can we say the word fag on this show?
What?
He's gonna select a bunch of Republican fags.
So what?
Can we use that word? Everybody's politically correct now. Well, I mean, if we could say nigger, then we could say fag.
We can't say either one of those.
Yes, we can. But it's definitely you are a nigger.
He'll be suspended soon.
And they've done it before. They've done it before. And the NAACP needs to stop calling us colored. If we're going to move into a new millennium, let's do that.
Why do you keep saying that?
Because they do.
Why do you act like the NAACP is a person?
It's an entity, the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. Okay, we haven't been colored. We should have never been colored, but we have been colored in fucking decades, centuries. But they still call us that, and that's why they don't represent us for any goddamn thing.
404-480-3634. 404-480-3634. Get on the air.
Or Antoine, you can just call me. I'll put you on.
Some folks are programmed to vote Democrat, but are very conservative and change. A lot of black folks are socially conservative. They are Republican. By that, they're anti-gay men.
I want somebody to address the marching. I haven't seen one person up there address all the stupid-ass marching that's going on.
Kenyon addressed it.
What did they say? You're not reading it.
No, you didn't listen.
No, I don't listen to it. You're right about that.
Katrina, key members of national security just resigned. Didn't he wait for new appointments? Okay, that's cool. I mean, they were going to go anyway. He's going to let them go. I mean, you got to give this dude a chance to do what he's going to do.
I'm not going to give him a chance. I mean, listen.
He's going to do what he's going to do. So, but I'm just not thinking like the sky is falling because he's in. I don't think his opponent was too much different. I'm kind of happy, like, knowing front and center where he's coming from now. So it is what it is. You're going to be all right.
Kenyon said,
your own destiny.
Some folks are programmed to vote Democrat, but are very conservative and change in ideology.
I just said that. What's up, Si?
You didn't say the word ideology.
I did say ideology.
No, you didn't.
Then what's wrong with you tonight?
You know what?
You're not listening.
I need a drink.
You're not listening.
You got something to drink?
Not for you.
I don't.
Not for you. All right, check this out. I was talking a little earlier with a guy y'all might have seen on Facebook.
Bastard.
Old co-worker, Dale Short, very cool. I think he kind of still has that post-election stress syndrome. Why? Because he's still focusing on how much of an idiot he feels Trump is. How much of a moron he feels Trump is. How wrong he feels Trump is.
That doesn't mean anything. He's in.
That's what I'm saying. It's a done deal. It's a done deal. So we got to roll with it. Shajana says, I'm not giving Trump a damn thing. He showed his colors already. I don't think he's going to change it. LOL. Feel you. Steph, the marching and protesting doesn't bother me. It's their feet, not mine. Straight up. Sheldon, for real, white folks are losing that. A lot of white folks do seem to be shocked and surprised by this. I guess we more or less kind of figured out.
Oh, shit, a lot of them are the ones out there protesting.
Well, that's basically who's out there protesting. Now, that I see. Inbox the number. She'll call. Inbox more the number. But inbox, she can get a call. Because we want to hear from you all. Because this is the people's show. I really want to hear from Kenyon. I know you driving, bro, but go over in. Let those people march if it makes them feel better. Let them feel their emotions. I hear you. I hear you.
God.
So turn your window on,
you're
man.
Gonna make me grow up. Jesus.
Nikita, you hit it on the head. White folks more worried than we are. Straight up. Straight up. Get the phone, man.
All right, hold on.
You're watching the show. Oh,
well, I'm getting ready to put. Getting ready to put in a.
Don't worry, he gonna get it together. Y'all know we doing this. Now I just said you should join. Repeat number again. 404. 404 is the area code.
There.
First three numbers.
Use
480.
that one. I just look in the messages.
Why you got me saying another one?
Well, then listen. It doesn't
matter
what number. You go ahead.
This
just
one.
roll
429.
Because the other shit's not working.
Okay, 404 429
technical difficulties.
3154.
But don't worry. Because I am who I am, the Cardinal will fix it.
Someone who don't know their own phone number.
A God
404
Woo!
429 3154. Who is this?
Yeah. Massa. Who is that?
That's Masita, Yo Mercy.
Oh,
hey, what's happening?
That's Trump.
What's happening? Hello, everybody.
Also Trump.
Yo, Massa. Oh, look at Percy with the charming message. FM and his bird nest hairdo. Thank you, Percy.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're always a delight, man. What a tulip.
I mean, listen. All I'm saying is, I understand the comment that people are saying, well, it's their feet and they want to march. That's it's fine. I don't care
Nobody
about
stops you
that.
from the ridiculousness you say.
Well, that's because they're not on my level. What I'm trying to get you to understand is it doesn't bother me. I don't lose sleep over them.
Hey, bro, put your number
they just look stupid.
Put your number in again because we want to hear from the family.
They look stupid as fuck.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, here goes somebody calling from Cincinnati.
What's up? You on F'ShoRadio?
Strike a pose.
What up? It's Momo.
Don't knock that over.
How are y'all?
Good, how are you?
We have Momo on the line.
Weigh in, Momo.
Momo.
Talk to us.
I am in Cincinnati, Ohio.
All right.
You have my sympathy.
Stop it. Talk to us. What's on your mind?
Because I have post-election stress disorder, something terrible. I cried literally for 2 days after the election was over.
Oh wow.
That's,
oh wow.
2 days.
That's sad.
How you feeling now?
That's really
Are you better now?
sad.
I am amused now.
Okay.
But at the time, I cried for 2 days.
It was a shock.
Because
What?
when did I stop?
Why were you crying?
Man, it was a shock, man. A lot of people crying.
Okay. So
I think you need a drink.
I do. I think I need one too.
I'll take
We
that.
had the Ray Tensing trial going on at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, and Ray Tensing, a white University of Cincinnati police officer who shot an unarmed black motorist.
Yep.
And I said at the time, as soon as Trump got elected, I said, oh, he'll get off. I said, it'll be a mistrial, it'll be a hung jury, it'll be something.
Well, wait a minute. Trump didn't get him off. He's not even in office yet.
No,
But the climate, man. She's talking about the climate. I feel you on that.
Well, you know what?
Climate change, and he made all that covert racism that we had grown used to dealing with
Yeah.
overt and okay. And as soon as that happened, I was like, "Oh, Ray Tensing about to get off." And
Okay, Momo, I didn't hang up on you, but we gotta go to the next one.
Hit back. We got, Momo,
He makes me hang up on. And by the way,
no hands.
Momo, that's a very
Great
good call.
point.
Very
Love
good
it. That's
call.
real.
But you forgot to add that your Bengals suck too. They keep
Whatever,
losing,
dude.
and they're not going to stop losing either.
That's only because
How was that Monday
they
night
gonna get rid of
effort?
Marvin Marvin's the most employed coach. in the NFL.
He's
Great points. Can y'all call back, man? We'll take
you'd rather
one
have
call
Trump.
at a
Yeah,
time.
somebody
Check this out, just so you all know,
called with an
it's real
810 number.
limited on the time, so
Call
you
back.
come in
And
hit
here they
your
go.
point. Here's our boy
Speaking
right
of
here.
goddamn devil. Who
What's
we
up,
got
Square?
here?
What's
Strike a pose, Kenyon.
What's going on, fellas?
What's up,
going
man?
on, man?
Talk to us, man. What's up?
Man, I'm out right now. I'm currently out here in the middle of deep woods, Tennessee, trying to get some of these Trump supporters' money. I got a guy trying to close the deal on some merchandise that I market. You know,
Take their money, man.
So get that money, man.
Take
Get
their
that
money.
It all spends.
Listen, I don't care if
It
they
all
out
spins.
there lynching niggers left and right. If they got money to give you, you take their goddamn money.
Mama say Cincinnati is nasty. All right. For sure.
Kenyon.
Get that. Be safe, man. I'm so glad you going home to see your little man. Wishing him a happy second birthday, man. That's all right.
Kenyon,
That's all
you
right,
are the
brother.
man.
That's all right. That's
Kenyon
all right.
has been supporting this show for
And
years.
Kenyon got all kind of great points. to
I
make.
need the rest of
Check
y'all
him out.
to support this show
Weigh in, baby.
the way Kenyon supported
Weigh in,
it. Look,
baby.
he's calling back.
Weigh-
So we're not supposed to
Do
take
what you do with the camera, man. You
Listen,
finna
this
jack
is
the camera.
illegal. This is the only time I do this, only because Kenyon is the
Kenyon,
shit.
you man.
Now I got something to say about these folks, tripping about these elections, man. It's been going on for years.
Yeah, this is
you know.
choice,
I
right.
guess like I said, it's a
Justin
trend
Davis.
when Reagan was president, some of our elders was, pretty disappointed at that. But
Right.
people just got to get off their asses and
There's your
make
boy
some
Daryl.
real drastic changes, man.
Mm-hmm.
You keep going with the two-headed dragon, and I keep preaching that for the last few years. Sooner or later, the awakening will take place, and folks will, it's got to be another alternative, because the two devils ain't.
Right.
That's right.
Everybody goes screwed.
Right, you think a whole lot
This,
like me, man. We
this is why,
manifest our
sorry,
own
Kenyon, I got to
destiny.
cut you off because we got to get a
We
couple more
manifest
on
our
here.
own
But you know
destiny.
what?
No,
That
that's
is
the
why.
best
That is why Kenyon is another member. He's the only member of the church I don't have to kidnap
I'm not
and
gonna
brainwash
say
and
that
get it because
Kenyon is
Kenyon
a
already understands.
That's my
Kenyon
solid brother.
Bumpy
He's a
fucking
Darian.
Johnson
He's a
already
Darian.
understands.
He's a
Strike a
Darian.
pose,
All right,
Kenyon.
check this out. You know what? Daryl is here.
Quiana, you are a kidnapped
Daryl
member.
is here. So I want Daryl to kind of be able to speak up, man. Maybe tune in and work. I understand that. But he raised some points, man. Like I
Yeah,
said, it's on
Daryl, he was
Facebook.
talking about you earlier, and
I
he
said
called
that's-
you an absolute jackal.
Dude, you know good and well I ain't about to say that, D-Short. You my dude. However, we do tend to, I'm just saying, I understand the arguments about Trump. All I'm saying is Trump is in. Trump is in, like it or not.
Listen,
We don't got to worry about the sky falling for Trump because we manifest our own destiny. He's going to be all right. You are responsible.
Shajana, I don't have to brainwash you. You are already one of the intellect. You're already in the church.
We already here.
You're already here, Shajana.
We're going to do this.
I don't have to brainwash you.
American wasn't ready for a female president. Okay, they definitely weren't ready for that female president. But we got somebody else calling.
Somebody calling from Omaha,
Let's
Nebraska.
See what's going on? F'ShoRadio, you here? Who are you? Weigh in.
Strike a pose.
Dude, that's a bill collector.
This is F'ShoRadio. I don't care. Let him talk. This is F'ShoRadio. Who is this? You're not going to call? You're not going to say anything at a 402 Omaha number? The son of a bitch hung up. You know why? Because when you fuck with the Cardinal, you're going to get the horn. Here comes another one right here. All right, I don't know who this is. F'ShoRadio. Strike a pose.
Who we speaking with?
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
And we're listening to you live and direct.
F'ShoRadio.
Oh, there's a delay on here. Okay, I got a delay on my iPad.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's just like at a real radio. We're a real radio situation.
We're doing it live. Come on, talk to us, man. What's on your mind? Talk.
Well, hey, this is Sheldon Lovejoy. What's going on?
What's
What's
going
up,
on, Sheldon? Strike
Come on,
a
man.
pose. God damn it. We go way back from drinks
Sheldon
and giggles and
Can
kicks.
Sheldon talk? Let Sheldon talk.
Shut up.
No, hey, but I'm just wondering, why has nobody listened to Brother Malcolm when he said it very clearly back in the day? The shit really don't matter anyway.
That's right.
Republicans, Democrats.
That's
it
right.
don't matter. It's
I've only been saying that for
Two
months.
sides of the same coin.
It's the difference between the fox and the wolf. They both gonna eat your ass anyway. It
That's right.
don't matter.
That's right, Sheldon.
Fly about it. That's Hillary.
Another church member on his way.
Donald. I mean, come on, really? Nothing has changed.
Amen.
Nothing has changed.
Sheldon, those are words of wisdom,
You're right there,
man.
man.
And I mean,
Right
listen,
there, bro.
it's nice to hear that
Yes.
from other people
Well,
other than
sometimes
me,
it's good to see.
because people
Good.
don't seem to fucking believe it when I say the shit.
Because you're ridiculous.
When I sit up and tell y'all
You're
that it's
ridiculous. That's
stupid to walk around here marching
Like the
and
sky
looking
falling.
like you're out of your goddamn
Like the sky
minds
falling, yeah.
when the fucking man is already in, he's
It's a
in.
done deal.
He's not going anywhere. Well, I mean, he could, but I mean,
done
you
deal.
know, it'll be illegal. You know, I mean, JFK went somewhere.
Brother.
Abraham Lincoln went somewhere. So,
Really?
I mean, if you want him to go that
Let
way,
me
then
tell you
that's
something.
up to you. I don't have
Straight up,
anything to
if
do
you
with
got a
that.
problem with Trump, you really don't want the man behind him. All the stuff that everybody will put on Trump,
That's right.
Pence is about that for real.
Ask people
So
from
you
Indiana
really
how
want
Pence
Trump-
is.
You want Trump to stay in as long as possible.
If you don't,
'Cause you don't want to
if
see
you
Pence.
don't know about Pence,
You don't want to see
look
Pence
that
straight up.
rat soup eating, no business born, insecure junkyard motherfucker.
Really?
Look him up. That's right.
No, you just wanted to get that out.
I had to get it out.
All right, man. Look,
He really is a racist demon.
anybody else want to weigh in on that? Cool. Or else we gonna move on to our topic discussion of the day. Okay. But before we get to that,
Thanks a lot, Daryl, for sharing it,
before
man.
we get to that, we'll let you know each and every show is brought to you by Lyft. Lyft. What is Lyft? Lyft is a personal ride service. It's just like Uber, but better. And guess what? As being a F'ShoRadio listener, you get a free $50 with Lyft. All you have to do is download the app. No, I'm sorry. Don't even download the app. Type in 555-888. Just text
Ride
35
free
38.
with Lee.
Once that pops up, put in free with Lee, all one word. Don't ride. Free with Lee, you get a free $50. You roll from there. See, Rena's joined us. What's going on?
What's up,
going
Rena
on?
Deshawn?
We got Kenya
DPS's
agreeing,
finest.
You know? Hey.
Shajana, yes,
Post-election
Sheldon is a
stress
member.
Disorder.
He's into the church. I'm going to make a
Post-election-
list of
Hold
church
up, man,
members,
hold up,
by
we
the
got more
way.
people.
Shut up.
Post-election stress disorder.
Talk about
Check
it.
it out. If you want to call and weigh in, come on. Get them feelings out. Personally, it's over and done. We got to roll no matter what. So let's do it.
404-429-3154.
That's right. One more time.
404-429-3154.
Say it slower.
404
One more time.
429. We have to say this for the retards. 3154. Most of you are learning disabled, so we have to do that.
Stop that, man. Stop that. Stop that.
You
You know, man, I want Antoine to just come be the cameraman. He got more camera comments than anybody. You got us
Hey,
live
man,
and
we are
direct, dude.
technologically
Here we
challenged,
we got a caller
God
from the
damn
crib,
it.
man. Hit that.
From the crib.
F'ShoRadio, who are
248 strike up
Play
pole.
in.
Hey, this is Stephanie.
What's
Stephanie,
going
how are you?
on, Stephanie, darling, honey poo, even though I've never met you before.
Stephanie talk, man.
I want to say two things. No, three things.
All right.
First of all, I think y'all got a really good show going on here. I'm new to watching this, but this is so super dope. I love
Thank
it.
you,
Appreciate
Stephanie.
that.
Second of all,
I appreciate that.
Second of all, I've been to a bunch of fashion shows. I ain't never heard nobody say strike a pose bitch before, but you know, it's the first time for everything.
That's the ones from overseas.
Exactly.
It's the ones from
Exactly.
overseas. That's why here they don't call
So
them
they say it in
paparazzi.
English. So they say it in
Here
English.
it's just the media. But
Let her talk, man.
overseas,
Let her talk.
that's for you.
Let her talk.
I've been saying that Trump was gonna win. I was joking with people. I was like, after people saying Trump was gonna win, I guess I joked too much because my jokes came true. But
Oh, so you're the one.
It's on you. You did
I'm
this.
the one.
I'm right with you.
I really do believe that it doesn't matter who's in office.
That's right.
You know, we really don't have as much of a say we like to believe we do.
That's
And
right.
we're gonna be okay. Like, real talk, we're gonna be okay.
There it is.
We've seen worse. This is not the worst thing that could ever happen to
Absolutely.
black people.
Why does it
We'll do the
sound,
best.
Stephanie? You know what? I know I'm glad this is your first time listening. You know what, Stephanie? I've been saying, go back and watch some of our old shows.
She's been on the shows, man. This ain't Stephanie's first show.
Well, I thought she just said this
No,
was
first
her
time calling. She's been commenting
Oh.
last couple weeks, bro.
Well, I know that. But I mean, listen, Stephanie, then you know the Cardinal has been saying this. And
You know
I
this.
want people, Stephanie, listen, that's why I'm keeping her on there. I want to talk. Stephanie, I want you to help lead the campaign to get people on our YouTube channel because they have not been going to the goddamn channel. Maybe if they hear it from somebody else, they'll do it. YouTube, go to youtube.com /F'ShoRadio. Let me spell it slow again for the dumb rods.
Backwards.
FSHO SHOW, not two U's, but W. And subscribe. Click the red subscribe.
Because next week the show is on YouTube.
We're not gonna be on Facebook
week it's gonna
Live.
be on
We have
YouTube.
moved
Once
up.
again.
God damn it.
We're still gonna do Facebook, but
Well,
next
I'm gonna
week.
let y'all. I'm gonna go ahead so somebody else can call in. But y'all keep up the good work. Y'all doing
For sure.
a good job.
Appreciate
We
it. Thank
love you,
That's what we talking about. Love
Stephanie.
you, Steph.
And
Do
for
the
those who say that Stephanie got to stay on a little bit longer, when you agree with the Cardinal and you come on, you get to stay on
Now,
longer.
people are commenting on the Pistons.
This is a show about favoritism.
Here's my question. Did anybody expect the Pistons, especially without Reggie Jackson, even contend with the Cavs today? Why are we talking about the NBA right now?
The Pistons cannot win
It's
on the
far
road.
too early to really be having serious.
They
NBA
can't win on the road.
conversations.
But they're the only undefeated team in basketball at home.
What they play, like 5 games?
They're 5-0 at home.
Why-
1-6,
we ain't
about to
talking
be
about
1-7.
basketball till it's 25 deep at least.
And Cleveland can win tonight.
So,
They
all
won't.
right.
They won't win another championship in
What's
that
up, Gail? I'm
rat
glad
soup
you
eating
enjoyed
town
the show.
ever
We're
again.
glad you're here. Check this out, y'all. So it looks like.
Thank you, Gail. We are enjoying you
Are we
enjoying the
done
show.
with everybody with post-election stress disorder? Can we move on? We'll give it 10 seconds. If we can move on, let's do that.
And if y'all want to just throw a comment about the post-stress dramatic
7,
syndrome, what is it? Dramatic
6,
syndrome? What do we call it?
Post-traumatic election. That messed up.
You don't even.
Post-election stress disorder. There we go. PESD. Post-election stress disorder.
Yeah.
Well, here we go. 7. Oh, appreciate that, Kenyon. Appreciate that, man. He's admiring the beautiful, painting. Who your pig? On the wall of the motherland, all that kind of stuff.
Well, I tell you what, if
But-
Trump and them get their way,
All right.
we might be going back.
Let's say move on. Okay, beautiful. 2016. Been quite a year, right? R.I.P. Gwen Eiffel, earlier this week.
Who is
All
that?
the kind of stuff. Gwen Eiffel,
Who is that?
PBS, fantastic.
Oh, I've seen her before. Yeah,
Justin
I saw
Timberlake.
that. Yeah,
We've lost
Yeah, I
Prince.
saw that.
We've lost David Bowie. We lost all kind of icons. 2016, we got the election. If there was one thing in the year 2016, as we draw to a close, you could take back, what would it be? Go and type it in. If there's one thing you can take back, it can be something as personal as family member.
So,
be specific,
so wait a minute.
But if there's one thing you can change about this year.
Are we talking about an
If there's
event,
anything-
or can we bring a person back?
Anything. One thing this year.
So we playing pretend.
that
We
you
can
can
bring a
change.
person back.
Anything. One thing, what would that be?
Well, I know, and some of y'all gonna be
If
funny.
you really feel about you want to
And you
call
gonna-
and talk about it, cool.
Oh, I know what they're gonna say. They're gonna say Obama.
What
that
would
ain't
that
coming
be?
back.
Dude,
So,
let them say what
well,
they
they
wanna
can't
say.
say Obama.
No,
That's
you can
they
say
can't
whatever
say.
you
They
want.
can't. That's not allowed.
He's not gone yet.
Because
I'm talking about that.
well,
he's not gone.
He can't come back.
He's not gone.
That's
dude.
the only. The rest of them
Man,
can
why-
come back.
Don't step on. This our family. Don't step on what they want to say.
Listen, these people
Say
are
what you
beneath
wanna
the
say.
Cardinal, and they know it, and that's why I love them so.
Oh, okay.
The only ones that aren't
I
are in
will
the
bring
church.
Prince back.
We'll
Good.
deal with that. That's
Good.
a good one, Moira.
This has been a good.
I'll
year
work
for me.
on that.
But if it was one thing,
I'll
Shay,
work on that.
Shay, if it was one thing, what would it be? See the election switching spots with Prince. Okay. Okay.
A lot of people want to bring Prince back.
Hey, that was a horrible, tragic loss, man.
Well,
the
they
artists
killed
is
him too.
man. I mean, I ain't going on that.
No, you better
Because
go
you
on
don't
it.
know that.
Prince was never
Prince,
known
Prince,
for
Prince.
taking drugs, and now he died of an OD. Oh, come on.
Dude, he had a straight up long time subscription.
Oh,
prescription.
come on.
I believe they
He
got a lot of
was-
y'all
This
followers,
shit's
man.
fixed, man. They murdered Prince.
Okay, who is that?
Just like they murdered Michael Jackson.
Who's
It's
that?
probably the same goddamn doctor.
Really?
That's right.
Okay.
Don't be surprised.
Okay.
Don't be surprised.
Okay.
The goddamn ambulance got there too late.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Let's talk about Phil Jackson referring to LeBron's
Some
boys
goddamn
as a
purple
posse.
rain.
Why don't you talk about that, sir? You right there. You can call in right now. You make excellent points all the time. Dante would like to talk
Oh,
about Phil Jackson referring
that
to LeBron's
comment.
Let him know.
Jesus Christ.
Let
I
him
hope
talk.
you do call about that. I hope you
Call.
say the right thing.
Give him the number. He'll call 404.
404-429-3154. For those who don't
Hold on a second. We
know,
ain't gonna switch that quick. We're waiting
What?
on Dante's call. I want the other people, weigh in on something this
Nigger.
year. 2016, this year. If there's something that troubles you or you could change, this is your time.
you are welcome.
We got a
Lord.
lot of Prince. Katrina, what would you change? Kenyon, what would you change? Gail, Ed, everybody out there. What's one thing?
Shajana,
What's one thing
Quiana.
you change? You know what I'm saying?
Antoine, what would you
What would it
change?
be? What would it be?
What would you change?
Let's see.
What would you change?
What I would change, I would have started us off about 6 months earlier. We could have caught all this stuff in the heat of the summer when everything was going down. We could have been far more vigilant on it. So for me, if I could change one thing, we'd have started kicking this off much earlier. I think we started about June, maybe about February. There's been a whole lot more going, but it's okay. It's all coming. That's me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, disrespect isn't new. Real subjects, why do we keep accepting? I think Katrina's comment on the Phil Jackson thing, I don't really necessarily gonna say that's disrespect. Waiting on Dante. If
I don't think he's gonna call.
He don't call, but you go ahead, man. Let's give him number
afraid.
one more time. Give him one time. Dante,
404-429-3154. Don't let the Cardinals scare you off. Now, God damn it.
3154. Oh, man, he finna creep. Murray Wright, bro. He
No, Murray Wright is close.
429. Well, actually
It ain't King. Strike a pose. Well, they're close too.
429. That's ain't close.
Yes,
429-3154.
And the scratch mark.
Give us
Go.
a call. Well, okay. Well, I'm going to go and let him frame it up. Go ahead, man. Phil Jackson.
Well,
Phil,
earlier, Phil Jackson, he's the general manager. Is he general manager of the Knicks? This damn fool came out earlier
What up,
this
Xavier?
week and he said he
been
referred
kicking
to LeBron James'
kicking it.
business partners, Maverick Carter and all these people as his posse. Now, the sports world was in uproar, and I mean sports
No, they
talk
weren't.
people, they were killing him. They were jumping all over Phil.
He's just an old dude.
I didn't have a problem with it.
Man, oh, we got a call. This may be Dante.
It's a 770
Hit it,
number.
man. Look at the stand.
Shut up, you black demon.
F'ShoRadio. Wayne.
Strike a pose.
Who it be?
Bitch.
What's up, fellas?
Dante, what's going on, bro? Talk to us, man.
Look, man, I'm sitting here watching the Pistons game, man.
Oh, Lord.
They
trying to-
suck.
Why you watching basketball this early, man? What you doing?
What up, Earl?
What are you? I'm a true fan. What are you talking about?
I hear you, man, but it don't even count to 20 games in. They play about 9 million games. Go ahead, man. Talk to us on this Phil Jackson thing. What you think?
The whole deal, I mean, it's not a real big deal, but I thought it was an interesting topic.
Most definitely.
Phil Jackson referring to
LeBron James's his boys as a posse.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if everybody knows the whole history. When LeBron was drafted, he LeBron had a direct line. He was talking to Michael Jordan and Tiger Woods and whatnot. So I'm quite sure they gave him some pretty good counsel coming out of high school, going straight to the pros. So of course he had his all-white agents and team and whatnot, and had signed his $100 million contract with Nike, and then signed his NBA contract. And once he did that and was established,
James Bird is here.
His all-white team.
He brought in his boys
that he grew up with to handle his money.
Yeah.
And he sent them to school and paid for their schooling so they can go to school and they learn how to handle his money. And since then, LeBron James
Posse's on Broadway. Yeah.
Dante, let me ask you something, man. Were you offended? Were you offended by that?
Yeah.
Did that bother you?
Let me say this for those who don't know.
I love the fact that LeBron did that.
Phil was really taking a shot at Pat Riley as he normally does. And how Pat Riley, he felt like they kowtowed to LeBron. And he said, let him, they changed everything around, let him and his posse stay later. I do, don't come in here, what's that say, man? Call back, Dante.
You're the one that said don't give these people no more than 30
That's
seconds.
True. I did say that. Was going to hit you the point.
He said, especially if Dante calls, he said, fuck him. That's when he said.
Come on.
Sorry about that, Dante. Your so-called friend here, he cut you off.
What's up, Lakeisha?
Because he doesn't have any respect for you or himself.
Stop it. Go on, man. Hit your point, man.
All right, continue, Lee. I'm listening.
He was taking shots at Pat Riley, right? So he kind of used that to kind of segue. Phil just takes shots all over the place. You know what I'm saying? So he threw that out there. Didn't realize what time it was. He in his 70s.
I need a shot.
Don't recognize this ain't the time to make any kind of racially charged, insensitive comments, and they bust him out on it. LeBron went on, talked about he lost respect for him, blah, 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 got real offended on it. And then Phil tweeted a little, Posse Foundation does this, and this. But that is a term they always use to refer to black athletes. Most famous, Allen Iverson's so-called posse, Jerry Stackhouse's posse. It's just what he did. Like, I don't think it was a big deal, but he did jump on.
Yeah, but they made a big deal out of it, and I thought it was stupid.
That's what LeBron gonna do.
Oh, but you know what? It was stupid. I mean, first of all, sitting up there, he's referred to his boys as a posse before. And listen, and Dante even just said to his boys.
I think it's too sensitive.
His boys. It was just, give me a fucking break. Phil Jackson is sitting up here now. He's a fucking racist, and he might be. But I mean, Jesus
hold on a
Christ,
second,
man.
This is way off the point, but I really want to talk about the misusage of the word racist. I really want to talk about that. Go ahead, Dante. Make your points. We use racist for everything. You cannot possibly.
That's what they've been calling the man all week.
I got you.
And he might be, but it ain't gonna be for that goddamn comment.
In prison. Somebody said go ahead, Dante. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I would change me coming back to Detroit.
I got you.
Shajana, I understand.
On that subject, so I'm good. Y'all continue.
Hey, man, we appreciate you, man. Thanks a lot for calling, man.
Long time caller. Got a whole
and he supports the show.
And quite frankly,
unlike you don't even support the show.
Dante is actually going to be one of the co-hosts on the next show that comes from Corner Boy Network. So, you got a little taste of what's coming. Reasonable, measured.
Is this a show that you and him are doing?
No. He's got another co-host.
Okay, well, as long as you don't have anything, because you're doing a good job fucking this one up.
Stop it. Anyway, okay, check this out, y'all, real quick. Not to be all scholarly about it and everything.
Jerry Martin in the house. I have no idea who you are, but welcome.
Oh, Jerry, that's my boy. So we'll see you on Sunday, Jerry. What up, Mike?
If he's your friend, then I feel sorry for him.
Dante put out drink a lot. Check this out.
I do too, Dante. I need a drink right now.
Hold on, man. I want the fam to hear this. Fam, check this out, man. Prejudice
I just belched.
Is a bias. All of us are prejudiced. You know what I'm saying? Somebody might like chocolate ice cream more than vanilla ice cream. We're all prejudiced, right? Discrimination is an action. I ain't going to hire this dude because he has chronic halitosis. His breath is horrible. I'll hire people with bad breath. That's an action. Discrimination is wrong. Okay, stop it. Racism is a system.
My breath smells like Gucci.
So it's impossible for people who have no power to be racist. It's very possible for people to be prejudiced. We're all prejudiced. That ain't gonna change nothing. It's not right to discriminate, even though it does happen. When it does, we can legislate that. But we can't be racist. So it's like every little thing ain't, oh, racist, racist, racist. You will all have your preferences. We all have our preferences. Period. So it's just funny. We just call every preference, not breakfast. Preference. I sound like Charles Barkley. We all have something we prefer. We all have something
you discriminate against the English language.
Stop it.
That's what you do. Strike a pose, nigger.
This is how does Gucci.
Hey, everybody's wearing it, baby.
Stop it. But that's all. So we just constantly calling for, things.
Michael Pfeiffer.
What up?
What up, Pfeiffer?
You have anything to say on this one?
Yeah, I got plenty to say. You won't stop damn talking.
Hey.
What are we talking about?
That's why I got it from Dr.
look,
Sanders,
man.
nigga.
Look.
Absolutely.
The bottom line is this, they say that you gotta, in order to be a real racist, you gotta have power. You gotta be able to inflict pain on someone's background, racial, gender, speech, and all that. Just the definition, Wikipedia. And you gotta sit up and you have to make it so that a group of folk can't do what the fuck they want to do based on this shit here. Phil Jackson has done nothing but employ a bunch of high-flying niggers. So I don't understand why in the world everybody is sitting up here trying to say that he's racist. You can't sit up and say that everybody's a fucking racist just because they say some racist shit. Well, now, I know that sounds crazy, but I'm sorry.
He said something insensitive. That could be insensitive.
No, I mean, racially insensitive.
He said something that wasn't
racially insensitive, but it's not a big deal.
But y'all know LeBron.
Somebody called him a posse.
Hold on, dude.
The motherfucker shits $40 million a week. What's he care?
Dude, he's sensitive, and you know that. When people
what the fuck,
kiss
man?
from behind all the time.
He just won a championship for a team that's for a city that never wins.
How good
you should be happy.
When people make room for you and your every whim, if someone says something against you, that's how you gonna be, man. He's sensitive. He's a millennial too, man. Not to knock millennials, but they be a little sensitive on some things, man. Steph
Curry fixed him a championship. That's why they call him Chef Curry. And he's a chef, and he cooked it up.
If you talk about this, I'll break it down one more time. It's prejudice, it's discrimination, it's racism.
Dante, this man is ridiculous.
One's a feeling, one's an action, one's a system. Now, Dante and I, we have a lot of things, but people think I apologize necessarily for racist white folks, or I should say racist. White folks to make ridiculous statements. It's not that I'm apologizing. I just feel like they have no power.
Yes, you are.
They have zero power. We don't have to give them no power. They don't mean anything. I don't care what some hillbilly somewhere, no offense to hillbillies, has anything to say about
no offense to hillbillies. Hillbillies is an insensitive term.
Change my,
you just
and I said no offense, but
you said no offense to hillbillies.
Hold on a second.
That's just like saying
she's making some good points. Exactly. He's a crybaby. He's sensitive. But if the racial components cause
I don't mean to be insensitive to colors.
Your person is making some good stuff. Nobody accused him of being with him. But anyway,
yes, they did all week. Yes, they did.
Who they is. Say who was they?
A lot of sports talk people. LeBron did.
They don't have any power, dude. Dante said no power. Nobody just sitting at home drinking a Budweiser that feels prejudice has any power. They can't hire me. They can't fire me. They can't change me. They can just sit in their feelings.
They can hang you.
It ain't about ancestors had no power, because you got to understand something else. A lot of people talk about slavery and act like 99% of white folks had slaves. It was really about 1%. The rest was straight up one step above a slave. That's a big step. I'm not knocking that. But they really didn't have
more than 1%.
No, it wasn't. It was less than 1% had the money to own slaves.
Well, why is
it not just an all white? No.
Well, why is it in Roots? Were there any white people that didn't have slaves?
All the ones you seen beating on them. They were hired. They didn't own them.
Well, okay. Well, they were still part of the system.
Now, Katrina just made a great point. Now, with Dante and Katrina, I agree. That doesn't mean I have to accept anything they say and do. Agreed. You have to accept none of it. I'm just saying you're going to have to get them power. You have to give them energy. You don't have to care, because they don't mean anything. That's
what I just said a moment ago.
So to give them power, so what? Because some fools want to go burn a cross way out in the woods where don't nobody live, do whatever you want to do. Now, when you step into the zone, our zone, you step into our areas.
The red zone?
Do that. More than 1% call us N-words. So you called him a bunch of stuff too, so?
Yeah, but see, the thing about it is, the word nigger, that doesn't mean, I mean, a racist child could call you a nigger.
Take advantage of the system of power. I agree. The
I call him a
system-
nigger every
yeah,
day.
You're ridiculous.
And he is one.
Step, here's my thing. When the media refers to black men in the news as thugs, people aren't this upset. The word posse doesn't bother me. It don't bother me.
And it shouldn't bother you.
It
It doesn't bother me
Flat
either.
out.
Really.
A lot of words bring about action, so words do matter. Not giving you power, but you talking about unknown people. You talking about just somebody sitting somewhere. I don't care about them. Care about the people who really can straight up affect you. And you affect you more than anyone else. Anyone else. So it's not like y'all not making good points. You're making great points.
That's his
But
words of wisdom for them.
I'm just saying.
You can be the you in you. And
You should be.
To him. They listen
You
to
should
him.
be.
That shit I just said made
Look at
fucking
you.
sense.
Look at you.
And you just said you should be.
What? No, you are the you and you. The power's within you to do anything you want. The power's in you to live however you choose.
You are the stank
What
in
you
shit.
see in your
That's
life,
what you are.
What you see, I'm speaking a little metaphysical right now. But what you see in your life
KRS-One
is
is
a
turning over in
manifestation
his damn
of
bed.
who you are.
Come on.
What happens in your life is a manifestation of who you are. The people you attract in your life are a manifestation of who you are. I must have did something real wrong.
I know I did.
Something real wrong.
I know I did.
I ain't gonna say.
This some bitch cursed me.
Wrong.
You know.
I have a story about a beer drinking white person who affected me. It can happen. Okay, but that's a one-on-one thing. I'm not.
Well, I mean, yeah, but wouldn't that be individual?
Put that on the shirt. I like that. Yes, it's individual.
Just listen. The bottom line in all of this is that sticks and stones
mean nothing.
May break my bones.
Mean nothing.
But he is one dumb Pollock. Did you ever see that in All in the Family when Archie said that? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but you are one dumb Pollock.
And
he called me a Pollock.
Word
All
of
in the
wisdom,
Family.
We come to an end to another.
Wait a minute, I'm not ready. These people are ready to talk some more shit.
That is going to bring us to the end of another.
Hey, we're going to talk about Black Friday next week.
Let's say this. Next week,
I'm going in.
Is not going to be here, so it's going to be a YouTube show.
I'm going around the world.
What you need to do? Oh, you want to talk about your road trip a little bit?
Well, I'm going. I don't even know where I'm going, man. I'm just going. I'm just going to be. Well, that's why I'm leaving your stank area. You stink.
That's a beautiful thing.
And I've got to get away from you so that I can again begin to smell like Gucci.
Exactly, Shajana. Exactly.
Gucci.
It's not about what they call you; it's what you answer to. Yes, ma'am.
That should be on the shirt.
The system that allows it gave that person the power to affect my life because he chose to. Because he chose. Now,
Moira, nobody controls you. You have too much power.
I do agree.
You are a black
woman. White folks do benefit from a white supremacist system. Yes, they do. But I'm saying the average one has no effect on your life. That person you see and going back and forth has no effect.
You wait till Christmas when I start talking about y'all Santa Claus and Jesus.
Love y'all, man.
Ooh, y'all gonna hate me.
One more week, man. Love it. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe. Stay great. Hit up this YouTube page.
Stay safe.
Stay safe.
Oh, your language, man. What's the matter with you?
You my English teacher?
No, if I was, you would.
You my English teacher can't operate a phone?
You would be beyond Einstein. These damn phones don't work half the time.
One more time. This is F'ShoRadio signing off. What you got to say, man?
Strike a pose! Look at my nose.